Hello and welcome to Hunting Mirage's vlog number 20 for 18th of May 2020. And this week I'm going to be talking about my progress in learning how to fry scream, which is something that I've been working on for a couple of years now. I've always wanted to fry scream. For those of you who don't know what fry screaming is, it's the type of like metal, heavy metal screaming, singing that's more of the high pitch style of vocal. I've always wanted, I've always loved metal. All of my favorite vocal heroes, use elements of metal singing. People like Cell Dweller, Devin Townsend, and even Mike Patton to a lesser extent. But I've never had any natural talent for it whatsoever, and I've never been able to do it. But I decided to, that it's what I want. So I was going to, come hell or high water, I was going to figure out a way to make it work. And I've been taking lessons for about a year and a half now, and the progress has been slow. Mind you, I haven't stuck to it, continuously through this whole time. I've had a couple of breaks, and I've had lessons on and off, but slowly but surely I've been getting better, and I think now I've actually got some decent progress to show. I feel like I'm maybe 3/4 of the way there, but who knows, because it's hard to tell exactly what's left to do between now and the end. But today I've actually, I've just finished a vocal practice session where I recorded it, and I'm going to show you some clips out of that session and talk about, how things are going. So without further ado, the first thing I'm going to do is show you a few clips of the fact that for most, just about every vocal session, because, hang on, let me rewind. One of the things that I'm struggling with at the moment is that it's not consistent. And what I mean by that is that, every time I open my mouth and go to do a fry scream, I'm struggling to find the correct placement to produce the right tone. And sometimes I open my mouth and go for it, and I just get like a strangled noise. And other times I can do it and get it, and there's a wide range of what sound I might produce when I open my mouth, which is not very useful as a tool for writing music, and so I'm trying to work on that consistency at the moment, and so I'm going to show you a few clips now that demonstrate that, at the beginning of a vocal session, I'm just trying to find the placement, and it's pretty quiet and it's pretty weak. But every single session when I start, it starts something like this. Hey, 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 yo, yow. At the end of that last clip, you'll see that as I get more and more into, like, I'm finding the sound and I'm trying to project it more and push it out and get it louder. And sometimes when I do that, there's a right way and a wrong way to do it, and it's not always easy to actually figure out which way is the right way. And at the end of that last clip, I'm trying to project it, and instead I choke it off. And and that's really common. That's a common problem that I have, where and that's pretty much what I'm always trying to do as I'm trying to get louder, is I'm trying to feel that way of projecting it without choking it off. And you'll hear that constantly, like while I'm trying to find the sound, is that it's one way, and then it sounds choked, and then it sounds a bit more open, and then it sounds more choked. And it's a constant struggle to try to figure that out, but it's over 15 months, it's slowly gotten better and better and better. I mean, in the beginning, I couldn't even consistently hold a fry sound, with the fry just being, the most basic sound, like, 15 months ago, that was more like, but now I can, oh, yeah, I can at least do that on command every time, even though it's very quiet and it's not really useful as an actual, a metal vocal style. So my next clip is another interesting clip that where, again, I'm trying to find the placement, and I find it more and more over the course of doing an exercise. So we'll now have a look at that one. Yo, ga 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 ga, yeah, 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 ga 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 ga, oh, yow, yo, go, oh, fucking hostile, yow, woo. And now at the end of this clip, you'll see that as I get more and more into projecting, I'm like really pumping the bellows with my diaphragm. And this is another one of the problems I have at the moment, is that the more I project and the more I get into that good projection, I'm basically hyperventilating, and I get head spins. And sometimes I have to stop and take a rest because I'm getting lightheaded, which was that's what happened at the end of that video. And so, I have on a few rare occasions, I've been able to get that level of projection without just blowing out a whole lot of air. But most of the time, I am blowing a lot of air, and it gives me head spins. And so, I know that can't be the right way of doing it. But since I'm actually generating a good tone and a good sound, and I'm getting projection, I'm still going there anyway, because I'm sure there's something to be learned in practicing that, even if I eventually find a way to just not just and just blow all the air out constantly and get the head spins. And so this leads me on to my current goal song, which is a song called 570 by Motionless in White. If you don't know the song, have a look it up on YouTube. If you love metal, you'll love that song. I reckon it's awesome, and it's my current goal song that I'm learning. And this last clip is a section of me singing the first verse, and then the first chorus, and then the second verse of the song. I'm singing it a cappella because I don't want to get pinged. I don't want to get like a copyright strike on YouTube because I'm playing the master recording in the background and singing over it. So I'm just going to sing a cappella, and it'll help you to hear exactly what I'm doing instead of the music being over the top of it anyway. But if you have a listen to this one, you can see that even I'm about more than half an hour into a vocal exercise session, and in the first verse, I'm totally struggling to even achieve the fry placement, and you can hear that I'm constantly falling off, and it's weak, and it always wants to resolve to a clean tone. And then I sing the chorus. The chorus is sung, not Fry Scream. And then when I go into the second verse, for no apparent reason, it just slots in and actually sounds like pretty good for where I'm at. I know it's nowhere near as good as Chris Motionless sings it in the proper song, but it's still much better than it used to be. So let's have a listen to that. Go blah. Burn it down, brick by brick, made in 2006. Lost and found, losing grip, I need a loud question. I gave up everything. Forget, I've not forgotten what this means. Strip me down, tear me apart, you'll find one thing left. No sign of stopping till my veins rouse. Strip me down, tear me apart, you'll find one thing left. I fucking know where I came wrong. And nothing can replace those lessons learned as I stood with my brothers on the side of the road. Whoa, no longer haunted by the skeletons. Whoa, no longer haunted by the past for so long. It's all I've known. I'm crossing over the undertow. For so long, no one was listening. Determined to make the deafest real. My ears repeat, my worst enemy is me, but them four soon became six to shatter the canvas, left with nothing, lost pulling the strings, but only the dead dread united by this. And that second verse that you just heard, that is about as good as it gets. That is, that's as good a demonstration I can give you at the moment of where I'm up to with learning how to Fry Scream. I know that there's I feel like I'm well past the halfway point. And the thing that I'm still struggling with constantly is how to produce that sound and project it and make it bigger and louder without just choking it. And I believe, I've always had problems with my normal singing voice, of having a strained tone. You can hear it a little bit. It's a lot better than it used to be. But in that chorus that you just heard, when I go up to some of the highest notes, it gets a little bit strained. And I do believe that strain in the tone is the same thing, that involuntary strain that comes in is that same thing that chokes off the fry, because one of the things that you learn about fry is that you have to be fully relaxed in the throat. It's not actually about just squeezing the throat. And, for many, many years, I kind of assumed that it was. I mean, it's just when you don't know anything, the thing that you think that you're going to do in order to, have a big, loud scream as a metal singer is you're just going to, get on. But that's not the way that you do it. You've actually got to be fully relaxed. And, trying to learn how to actually make a loud and aggressive and forceful sound while being fully relaxed in the throat is very counterintuitive, to say the least, and unlearning a lifetime of bad habits based on incorrect assumptions. And so that's my Fry Screaming demo video. I hope you liked it, and I hope you will like and subscribe to my channel to keep up with my progress in future. Thanks very much for watching.